Let me come see you, Yo, yo. Talk to G. When you say you run the streets,
Whoa.
see it there, and you talk a whole lot of shit. But let me come see your body. 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 When you say I run the streets, I want to see it there, and you talk a whole lot of shit. So let me come see your body. Let me come see your body. Let me come see your body. Let me come see your body.
Hey, Jig, how are you doing this evening? I see you over there eating, you munching down on something good. It gotta be something good.
Man, I
So,
ain't ate
how
dinner
did your
today.
day go?
Man, cool, man. I appreciate the love. Appreciate the opportunity to be a guest on your show. I am feeding my face because I ain't ate all day long. So, but what's going
It's
on with
all
you, man?
good. I'm doing good. I mean, I'm here. I was pressing the timing and everything. Just came back from the mall. Even though I couldn't find what I was looking for, but I did get my shoes for Easter, so I'm rocking it for this summer. I finally got my swimsuit so I could be able to go out of town, But
Yeah.
let's talk about Jig. Let's
Let's
talk to
talk
him,
about it.
Jig. Talk to him.
What y'all want to know? What's going on?
Let's go from day one. Your past. What was it like? How much trouble did you get in before you got to where you at today? The outtake, the output that you didn't put your hard work and earn credibility on your music.
Um,
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the 29K hits. You almost to 30. Let's let me see about you. So let's talk about it, Jig. Let's talk about it. We ain't
well,
worried about no numbers right now. It's all about you.
well, for the most part, man, I've been in the game. Come June, it'll be 20 years. I've been in the music business. I had a lot of ups, had a lot of downs. Took some L's, took some wins. Um, strictly grew up in the Midwest, you know what I'm saying, from Chicago, you understand me. Lived at really to be honest, I'm from Hammond, Chicago, and Gary. You know what I'm saying? I lived in all three of them. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up kind of, uh had a good family, you know what I'm saying, but I was, I wanted to be a rebel, so I was in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Um when I first started doing music, I had friends of mine that was from Gary. They was rappers. One was from Gary, one was from East Chicago, Indiana. Um, we all had moved to Indianapolis. So I was tight with them. And they was rappers though. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a rapper at the time. They was real rappers. So they had studios and shit. And I was the big weed boy, so I used to always come to the studio with the green. So every time I would come, they would always dare me. Like, yo, man, you should get on the song. I'm like, man, y'all can have that shit. I ain't trying to be no rapper, you know what I'm saying? So even though I love hip hop, I love rap music, you know what I'm saying? So, but I was like, I wasn't trying to really be no rapper at the time. So I said, there's one particular time they had dared me to come, dared me. And mind you, this was around like 99, 98, 99. They had dared me to, hey man, get on the song. I was like, no, it wasn't. It was around, it might have been around 2000, 99, 2000, something like that. They had dared me to get on the song. So I was like, nah, I ain't, that's for y'all, man. I ain't no rapper, man. I don't, I ain't really interested in, getting on the song. So there's one particular time, excuse me, y'all. There's one particular time they dared me, and I said, you know what? Let me try and see what's up. Let me get, I do something. So I did something, and when I did something, they was passing the song around Indianapolis. Now, mind you, I got a cousin named Juan B at the time. He was on the radio at 96.3
Right.
in Nap. So my boys at the time was like, man, Jig ain't no rapper. They was calling me Bigg Jigg because that was my street name, Bigg Jigg. First in high school they was calling me Big. Then they was calling me Big Jeff, and then when I got and moved up in the street like being the big weed boy, they was calling me um Bigg Jigg. So my partners at the time was like, yo man, why they like him? Like, because everybody that would hear the song that I jumped on was like, yo, he dope. Who is that? And I'm like, they was like, man, his voice. So I was like, dang, everybody like my stuff. So my cousin just so happened to play it on a little weekly in Annapolis on a little it was like an indie something that they was doing. So my cousin was like, yo, he like, cuz you got something, bro. I'm like, for real? So I'm like, okay. So when I felt like I heard something, I said, you know what? I'm gonna do my own song. So I did my own song. When I did my own song, it was called Let Me In. It was with a girl R&B singer. And everybody liked it. Everybody like, yo, he dope.
Right.
So when I felt like I really had something for real, one day I was on my way to, I'll never forget, it was like 2002, 2003, one around there. I was on my way to New York to do this thing for Bad Boy, for Puffy. Puffy had it was kind of like a showcase thing Puffy had. And I was like on my way there. So on my way there, I was dating this older chick, and I was still getting money, had a bunch of cars and all this stuff. So on my way there, I said, I had called her telling her, hey, I'm on my way to the airport, blah, 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 this and that and that. And she was like, okay. Now, mind you, she was at work. She worked with this one cat. So the cat she worked with, you know how somebody think they hang up on their phone hang up on the call. She didn't hang the phone up right away. So I'm hearing this cat in the background trying to holler. He like, oh, you only like that pretty so and so cat because he get money. You know what I'm saying? She like, so she kind of like explaining herself, talking to him. That made me nervous because I'm like, yo, how dude ain't trying to ride me or something? So you know what I'm saying? So I told my boy, like, look, before you take me to the airport, let's go back to her crib. She about to go on break. I'm gonna tell her to come home. So she came home. I told her how I felt about it. I said, yo, I called it off with her. I said, yo, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? You running your mouth. You made me feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't know what this dude is on. He asking you too many questions about me, and you kind of volunteering. You making me think you volunteering answers to him. I ain't like that. So I grabbed all my cars, my weed, everything. The chick, on my way leaving, the chick messed around and called 12 and said, oh, he riding around with 10 pounds of weed and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, damn. So I had called my boys to come get my car. So they came and got my car. We driving. All of a sudden, 12 put a whoop, got on me. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, damn, I got this weed on me. I'm like, what the fuck? So, make a long story short, when they pulled me over, they said, hey, this girl named blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah. They were like, oh, well, she called and said you was riding around with illegal this and you got this and that. I'm like, damn, she ran her mouth because I left. This is what she do? So I'm like,
right.
So I had everything tucked off so they could, I could talk about it, not because it's over with, but I had everything tucked off so they didn't see it. So I end up going. Then I go to. I think I end up when I think they booked me, and then I got out, and when I got out, I met up with my partners and just gave all that weed away, everything. I said, bro, I'm done. They thought I was crazy. I said, I'm done. I'm gonna do music. I'm about to rap. I told my family I'm about to rap. My family laughed at me. They was like, man, take your ass back to school, play ball. You know what I mean? Like, what is you doing? You go get a job, blah, blah, blah. So my boys was like, man, you finna give us all this, man. You don't want nothing back. I'm like, bro, I don't want nothing back. I'm finna do this. I got my money. I had a bunch of money. So I already saved up. So I just said, man, I'm putting my money in behind myself. So that's what I did. That's what I did. I moved a bunch of space, a bunch of states. And it took a minute, but things led up to I did end up going to do the Puffy thing for Bad Boy Showcase thing, and that worked out. I met a bunch of people, and then after that happened, after I did the Puffy thing, what happened after I did the Puffy thing? Hold up. I did the Puffy thing, and then when I did the Puffy thing. Then when I came back from doing the Puffy thing, I had moved to I met this one this one guy. I'm not even gonna say his name, but he started managing me at the time. He had a plug where he was cool with the cat Terrence Clayton from 106 and Park. And Terrence Clayton was actually the coordinator. He was the one that was getting people, on the show. So when I met him, Terrence Clayton was like, yo, rap for me right now. So I said, all right. So I just started rapping. I forgot what I even said. Well, I was just rapping. Ooh. And he was like, yo, you dope. I'm going to put you on. Let's put them on next week. And I'm like looking around like, huh? They're like, yo, they're going to put you on Freestyle Friday next week. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, shit, I'm about to be on BET. You know what I'm saying? So, at the time, I'm telling my mom and them, I'm like, look, y'all was saying blah, 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 but I'm about to be on BET next week. So, boom, Freestyle Friday came up. There I go. Boom. I went in first week. I won. I was still nervous. The second week, I did okay. I was still nervous. By the third week, I was feeling myself. I'm like, oh yeah, this, what I'm saying? I ain't even no battle rapper, but I'm liking this. You know what I'm saying? So by then, you know what I mean? The third week, I'm feeling myself. I won again. The fourth week, I ended up losing, but I lost. I really didn't lose for real, but it is what it is. I ain't tripping about it. But after that, my career kind of took off. My career kind of took off at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when everybody was kind of like, yo, that's when I met everybody, and people was really feeling me. You know what I'm saying? At the time. So excuse me, I'm sorry. People was feeling me at the time. So I'm like, dang, you know what I mean? So I met a bunch of A&Rs, I met a bunch of industry cats, I met a bunch of A-list artists, I met a bunch of some of everybody I met, man. You know what I'm saying? And then that landed me to get a situation. My first deal ever was with Koch Records at the time. Koch Records. Actually, DJ Khaled was over there. T-Pain was over there. Jim Jones was one of the execs over there. DJ Unk was over there. Koch Records was like popping back then. You know what I'm saying? Back in the early 2000s, everybody, they was popping. So I had got a situation with them. That didn't really pan out like I wanted it to. So after that situation, I ended up getting a situation over time with Universal Bungalow. And Bungalow, you know what I mean? That didn't end, like I really wanted it to end. And then a few more years went by, I ended up getting a situation. I got signed by Curtis Young. Curtis Young is Dr. Dre's son. Dr. Dre's son signed to me. Dr. Dre's son signed to me to Forever Young ENT that was / Universal Grooves. So I was with him for a year or two, and he ran around with him. You know, learned a lot. You know what I mean? We kind of learned from each other, but I learned a lot from him. Good guy, good dude, man, solid. Uh, he didn't. I respected him because he never wanted to use. Cause I used to always say, man, let's call your dad, man. Call Trey. Let's do. He'd be like, nah, man, I'm not gonna bother my dad, man. I want to get it how I live. I want to do it on my own. So I respect him
Right.
for that. So I did meet a lot of people through it, you know, with him. You know, did a bunch of matching parties in California. You know what I'm saying, with him, and you know what I mean. So I met everybody. You know what I'm saying, just about. You know what I mean, the
Right.
business. And then after a while, he came to me one day and was like, "Yo, Jig, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You don't need me, bro. Like, I'm not gonna hold you back." This was probably like 2013. He came to me
Mm.
and was like, "Yo, Jig, you don't need me, bro." He was like, "You could do your own thing without me, bro." I was like, but I was kind of like, I don't really want to do it. But he was like, "Man, I don't want to hold you back because basically he was saying like I kind of took you as far as I probably could take you. It's like, you know what I mean? So I was like,
Right.
he said, but I respect your, he said, I respect you as a boss, man. You kind of got the same mentality I got. You got hot music. You know the business. You know it's time for you to go ahead and elevate, man. Do your thing. So I end up getting a situation with my label, which is called Go To Man Music Group and Universal.
Mm.
And that's what that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying, right now. You know what I mean, to this day.
I know that's right. Now, I know we had talked about this. Will there be a documentary about you?
Mm-hmm. Say it again.
And I said, will there be a documentary of you?
Oh, most definitely. And a book. I got a book on the way. I'm working on it now. It's called JBT. It's actually the initials of my whole name, JBT, except the book is gonna stand for Just Breaking Through. You know what I mean? Um, the book gonna be about everything I went through to get to where I am right now. How family members didn't believe in me. How some people really didn't believe in me. You know what I mean, with the music. Um, Basically just a raw situation of my kind of my life mixed with the music and everything. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Right.
what made me uh really just say, you know what, I'm gonna go hard with the music and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm even giving people some game about about the industry as well. So it's gonna be a good book, man. And I'm definitely doing my documentary on myself. That gotta happen. Actually, I've been having a lot of people come to me, like videographers that wants to shoot it. Like, yo, we gotta do this, G. I'm like, yeah, we do. Yep, I'm overdue for that. I think I'm overdue for that. I think I've been in the game long enough now that I'm ready for that.
Yeah, 17 years in the game, it's been
Actually, actually,
17.
actually, actually, it's 20.
I'll be
It'll be
honest.
20 in June. It'll be 20 years. That bio need to get updated. It's really it's about to be 20.
Yes, it does. 20 years of the game and come June 1st. I'm gonna say June 1st because I mean that's when you begin to be reborn, as I
Yeah.
say. It's like being reborn. But yeah, so now I have to ask you this. Are you, and there's four questions to this, it's A, B, and C. Are you team no sleep, team baby sleep, team cap nap, or no sleep at all?
Um, I'm kind of team no sleep, but I do sneak in little cat naps here and there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm kind of team no sleep, man. You know what I mean? Because my mind race too much. Like I'm always. I guess the reason why I be so scared to go to sleep is because for one, I feel like when I'm sleeping, it's other people up that's making moves. So I want to be one of the ones that's up making moves. So that's why I stay
Right.
going so hard. You know what I mean? Even though
Yeah.
I'm not
And I
promoting.
know you helped a lot of these unsigned artists. I was witnessed it, but And they had to get that music card, you know what I'm saying? But when I wanted to ask you this, how many artists do you do a day? Is it 20, 25, 30? How many you do a day?
Um, I get submissions like crazy. Like I might get about honestly at least 80 to 100 submissions a day. I might go through 30 of them. You know what I'm saying? A day, uh, maybe more, depending on how my schedule is and if I got time. Um, Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I do get hella submissions, you know what I'm saying, from artists.
Right. Wow. That's, I mean, that's dope because as you helping them, you helping yourself too. Am I right? Like getting
Right.
a artist, put it on iHeartRadio, and maybe they even get signed. So how many you got? How many of them they actually got signed?
Uh, I say two of them got situations. Um, One of them got a situation with Empire, and the other one got a situation with another label. I forgot what label it was at the time. I don't even know if that cat still got the situation, but I did. I have helped a couple artists get situations, but now I'm kind of like looking for some dope artists to put on my team, to put on Go To Man Music Group. You know what I'm saying? So um, I do a lot of tours. Like I do tours. My tour is called the Finally Famous Tour. I headline it, but I go to these different states and cities, and I make sure it's just not all about me. It's not about me just coming to get a bag. It's about me coming to, of course, get the bag, but to come to give some of these cats opportunities because it's a lot of these little markets, man, they never get a chance. So
Right.
I try to hit all the little markets. That way I can show them love. That way they can have an opportunity to be like, yo, man, at least I got a chance to meet somebody and network with somebody who could possibly put me or point me in the right direction. So, and I have found some dope artists behind, beside, like that. So, I like that part of it. I love doing them tours. I love doing the Finally Famous tour. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, it does help me. It helped me stay relevant. It helped me stay hot. But at the same time, it helped me find other hot, dope artists too.
You're right. Now, I noticed you got your new merch coming out. Well, it's already out. Your merch
Yep.
is already out. So
Yep.
let's talk about how can people could find your merch because like I said, I purchased it the first time you told me, hey, my merch is out. I bought me a T-shirt, and I'm like, wow, I'm waiting on it to come through. So it already been accepted. So I just wanted to say salute to you with the merch. But tell me what all you have on your merch besides the shirts and T-shirts and hoodies.
Oh man, I got hoodies, t-shirts, masks, coffee cups, wine glasses, girl clothing, men clothing. What else do I got on there, man? Now I got so much stuff. I got my slogans that if you don't know the name, talk to the chain t-shirts. I got
Right.
my time, my grind and God timing t-shirts, in all colors, all sizes for women and men. Some stuff for the summertime for women and stuff like that. So yeah, you can find my merch on my Instagram page, which is at BIGG_JIGG, and you'll see a thing that says view shop on there, or you'll just see a post, and on the post, they got the link to take you right to it.
Now, how did you come up with that idea?
What's that?
Keep the grind and God's time.
My grind and God timing, because
Yes.
I like wordplay. So it's like one day I was just thinking, I said, man, I'm always grinding. But when you think about it, even people that work hard and you be thinking like,
Mm-hmm.
dang, you think like, dang, man, I should have made it by now. But remember, it's God's timing. So that's why I said, So if I keep grinding, then the rest on God's timing. So I said, my grinding, God's timing. So you can grind, just keep grinding, and God's timing gonna come. And when God,
That's right.
which meaning when it's your turn, it's your turn. When it's your time, it's your time.
Now, I notice you do have a gospel album out. When you will release it?
Well, I got a gospel record. Um, I don't know because everybody love that gospel. Everybody let people hear it. They love it. Um, I just got inspired to do it because the beat from the producer, Tony the producer, the beat was so crazy. Then we got the little mass choir in it. And I just liked it. And then when I was just listening to the beat and the mass choir in it, it gave me chills in my body. I'm like, oh man, this song right here crazy. So and
Is
it
that
was
the
kind of like
Mississippi?
my letter to God, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like my letter to Jesus. You know what I mean? So you know,
Right.
you can't never be too good to praise God or thank God because nobody got themselves doing nothing that we doing. Even what we doing right now, this ain't us. We physically doing it, but this not by our doing that we here together tonight at this time because it didn't have to be like that.
Right. That part. Yes, indeed. So who's is that Mississippi Mass Choir that was in the background, or what's the name of the choir that was in the background?
Um uh I want to say, but I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna wait till people see the video. And
Right.
I'm gonna let that reveal itself when the video come out. But I'm definitely gonna shoot a video to it.
When will you release the video? Or where
We
it's
well,
gonna come?
we don't know yet because I got other excuse me. We don't know yet because I
Mhm.
got other records that I'm pushing out right now. So I can't really give you a time of like, oh, we're gonna shoot the video this time because right now we got the See About You record. I got the Language record that's coming after that. So we know we just working right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because if you ain't working, you can't network. And I always say that. And I like the way how you know, said that. But yeah, so I'm looking forward. And then now down to the nitty gritty. It's reality. I've seen it. The post, I'm like, oh my goodness, you doing a reality show?
Yes. I'm doing a reality show. It's called Bigg Jigg, Bigg Jigg's Block Party. Um,
And who's a part of it and who's directing your reality show?
well, I got a couple people we're still picking from doing that's directing the video. I mean, not directing the video, but directing the reality show. My cast members is H Town Red, he from Houston. Vanilla, she from Missouri. Rich Stars, he from New York. Prince, he from Mississippi. My little brother Teddy by Trey, he from Flint, Michigan. Thick Doll, she from Philly. Lucy, she from Jersey. Dan Voice, he from PA / Queens. Um, man, who else on there, man? I think that Mike Trina. I think Trina's gonna be a part of it now. Who else? That's everybody I can think of at the moment. But it's gonna be dope, man. And the reality show basically is just gonna be. It's not scripted. It's straight up reality. Like when I say I'm paying my cameraman to push play, and that's it. Push play. Whatever y'all capture, that's what it is. We ain't doing no, oh, we gonna act like they fighting. Nah, we gonna whatever you catch, that's what it is. We gonna I'm bringing real reality to the TV. You know what I mean?
Right.
I am gonna have like a home therapist where people that need to vent, they can vent to their therapist. So if somebody need to go sit down, if I need to go sit down and say I have a problem or issue with one of the cast members, I can go to the therapy and see what kind of professional answer the therapy give me before I say something to the person. So I might go to the therapy and say, oh, you know what, y'all, man, to the therapist, hey man, Bonnie be getting on my nerves. I'm just tired of, you know what I'm saying? Somebody might say it about me, but that's gonna be part of the show. That everybody get a chance to sit down and talk to the therapist and get whatever they need to get off. You know what I mean?
Right. Wow. Wow. That's what's up because I'm like, I'm so proud of you. Till this day, from last year, this is part two of, and a lot of people don't know, this is actually your part two of your podcast interview with me. So, I had to brush up, recapture everything that you did from last year that you did this year. And there we go. I remember you was telling me about you was thinking about doing a reality show. Now you making it to come to play. So I want
Yeah.
to say salute to you, Jig. Shout out to you and everything. And I gotta say this here. I got to say this here.
What's that?
Give me the true meaning. Now we already did the definition last year. You got to give me the true meaning of your own words of hip hop.
The true meaning of hip hop. People don't understand the word hip hop. Two words. You got hip, you got hop. Hip stands for the relevance, like the relevancy of it. Like, this is what's relevant right now. Being hip, being cool. This is what's going. This is the new thing right now. That's what hip stand for, which is relevance. The hop stands for the movement. So me moving around, doing these Finally Famous tours, doing these reality shows, doing these music reviews, and everything I'm doing as a part of my movement. That's what hop stands for. So hip is the relevance and hop is the movement. That's the true meaning of hip hop. Relevance, movement. Relevance, movement. Hip hop.
Wow. Now, are you going to have any special guests to your reality show?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I'm gonna definitely got some surprises up the sleeve with the show. I can't reveal them. I just gotta let people see. You will see. Tune in. We going crazy. And also, y'all make sure y'all tune in on my lives because that's where it started at. Like my lives is what started the whole reality show. Honestly, that's what started it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So it's gonna be a lot of shit talking, roasting each other, happy times, serious times, playful times. We're bringing it all, man. We bringing it all we got.
As you should. 18 magazine covers. Let's talk about them.
18 magazine covers. Actually, I've been on like over almost 50 magazine covers worldwide. Over the years, I mean, over my whole 2 decades, I've been on like almost 50 mag covers. I just got on 2 more, like maybe a few months ago. But but yeah, man, it's a blessing because it's a blessing to be recognized. You know what I mean? Even all these years later, I'm still relevant. I'm still recognized. You know what I'm saying? So, and people be thinking that this music shit is so easy that you just wake up and be hot tomorrow. That's not the case. You gotta put some work in. You know what I mean? Like, when I feel like now, I kind of feel like I deserve to get, my flowers now because I done put a lot of work in. Like, no matter if you hate me, no matter if you hate me, love me, dislike me, or anything. One thing you can't take away from me is my grind. Like I've been doing it consecutively for years. I done put a lot of work in. Like I really have a lot of work. I done gave hip hop a lot of my life. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I feel like I earned them stripes to be able to feel like, if I feel like some people call me the GOAT. If I feel like I earned enough stripes to call myself a GOAT. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like I done put in that time to like, okay, maybe I am one of the greatest to ever do it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
But
Now,
but
are
the thing
you
about
how well?
but the thing but the thing
Mhm.
about it is this. I only recommend people to pop their shit like that is if they really earned it and really put their mind, put their grind in. Real talk.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say something, but it kind of drifted away. Please forgive me. My head is just going like crazy right now. But I was just thinking about the people that you had opened up shows for. Biz
Hmm.
Markie, Juvie, Twister,
Hmm.
Kanye. I was thinking about because I know I had talked about that last time, and I'm like, wow, you did a whole lot. Now, what is Chicago? What is you looking forward to see about Chicago?
Um,
What I mean is, like, far as hip hop, are you guys gonna come together? I'm looking forward for you all to come together. You, Twister, Kanye, Common, Felipe,
I would love,
Shannon.
I would love to do songs with everybody named Twist, Kanye,
Like
Common.
a collaboration, right?
Yeah, I would love to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I think, if it happened to happen, I would love for it to happen. But I think that if nothing else, man, I would like to see not only Chicago but the whole Midwest, man. Like, you know, really uh come together and have and because the West Coast did their thing real heavy. New York had it for a long time. I would love to see our coast just take it over for a while. You know what I'm saying? I love to see the
Yeah.
whole Midwest just go crazy. Like we done had spurts of artists here and there, like uh Lil Durk, King Von now, even though he did RIP. Uh Shout out King Louis, Bump J, Kanye, Twister, Do or Die, Crucial Conflict, um, R. Kelly, of course, he's the pioneer, hate the situation, but it is what it is. R. Kelly,
But
the
it's
Brad, we done had our
hmm
spurts, but I really would love to see the Midwest just like we just take the game for a while. Like now, the South, because the South killing it. That's where I'm at now, down South. The South is definitely killing it, you know what I'm saying? And has been killing it for like the last 20 years almost. So I think now I would love, like I said, the West Coast done had it, the East Coast done definitely had it, the South got it now. I would love for it to shift to the Midwest, and the Midwest as a coast, we just go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just have people just this person on, that person on, this person hot, that person hot. See, we always have spurts of we have a couple of Detroit rappers like Big Sean Pop, Eminem, D12, let me see who else, T Grizzly. You know what I mean? Then you go to Chicago, you got like I said, the names I named in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
Midwest have spurts. You go to Cleveland, you got the Ray Cash and the Bone Thugs and Harmony, and what I mean, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I would love to see us, instead of us having just spurts, we just take over as a coach one good time. You know what I mean? I think that would be
Yes.
dope.
Yes. And I think it'd be awesome too because I mean, we all come together as one, get a
Yeah,
big album out, where everybody just start, spitting their bars out. I think it'd be a number one hit,
yeah. I mean, because one thing about
especially
the
bringing
Midwest,
positive to the
the,
table.
the one thing about the Midwest, you can't deny us, man. We got too much talent that come out the Midwest. It's a lot of cats that came
Right.
out the Midwest, man, and it's a lot of people that done came out the Midwest that other people don't even know they from the Midwest.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got people that done came out the Midwest who from the Midwest, but they might have been in another area for a while, and that's the area they claim, but they really from the Midwest.
Now, when is your tour dates?
We putting them together now, so I don't have them all, and some of them get changed. You know, one thing about tour dates ain't never really guaranteed until they solidify. So it's like we might say, well, we're gonna be in Cali next month, and then we might end up being in New York. You know what I mean? Instead, so until we get everything gets solidified and deposits get dropped and flights get booked, we don't know. You know what I mean?
Yes. Now, are you planning on doing any shows in Chicago
I
in the
got
time
to.
being?
I got to. I got to come back to the Midwest and do stuff. I got to. I'm talking about to the whole Midwest, not even just Chicago, but the whole Midwest.
Right, right,
Like a
right.
must. I have to.
And I noticed that you're kin to Shondell from Power 92. Now,
That's
how's
my
you all's
cousin.
relationship with the music? Because I heard your cousin got them bars too as well. So are you planning on collaborating with your cousin? Are you already thinking, already put that in play?
If cuz want to do, first off, excuse me, y'all, because I'm hungry. I'm sorry. Um,
It's okay. You making me
I'm
hungry. I'm
hungry. I
about
ain't
to
gonna
order
lie
me
to you.
some pizza in a minute.
But Shondell, first off, let me say this. I love him to death. I love my cuz to death. And Shondell kind of, he more of a businessman, but if he wanted to do a song, I'd definitely do a song with him. But I'm proud of him. He's doing his thing. And Shondell, anybody that's an artist and you in Chicago, Shondell is a dude you need to know. You need to know him. If you're in Chicago, you need to know Shondell. That's a fact.
Full facts. Full facts. He only do things for his city. He always turn up for his city. So he will bring to the table. And that's something I do know about Shondell.
Yeah.
You know.
If you from Chicago and you don't know, if you from Chicago and you an artist and you don't know who Shondell is, man, you sleeping. You
Yes.
sleeping. You gotta
Hello,
know who he
Tiff.
is.
How are you? But yes, so we would love to bring, we love for you to come back home. We do
Mhm.
miss you and everything and bring good bad music like you do down south. You got to come back up here and just say, you know what? Let me see about you.
Got to,
Let's see about you because Chicago, we missing that out here, like for real, for real.
man.
They barely playing new music today. They always playing old hip hop music or old R&B music. I ain't heard a Barry White song, and I'm like, wait a minute, is this what I'm listening to right now? Yes, they started back playing Barry White. They started back playing Luther Vandross. So we do need that positive vibe back up here. Maybe they'll stop all the violence because that's what they're trying to do. It's slow down some, but not as mostly, So, but okay, Shondell. I hope Shondell hear this. I'm praying that Shondell hear this.
Yeah, I
You
love
know,
Shondell, man. That boy,
I'm
I
praying that
love that boy,
Shondell.
man.
Make
I
sure
love
you
him.
share this here interview with Shondell. Salutes out to Shondell for real, for real. Um, Other than that, how can people could find you?
You can find me at Bigg. underscore JIGG. That's BI is at symbol BIGG underscore JIGG on Instagram. You can check my website out, therealbiggjig.com. That's TheRealBiggJigg. .com. Uh, you can just Google me, Bigg Jigg, BIGG on YouTube. You know what I mean? Official Bigg Jigg YouTube. Um, everything Bigg Jigg, man. Make sure you guys run up the numbers on that. See about your videos going crazy. It's been up 2 months and we have like 30K organically right now. My merch, check out my merch. Please, everybody cop some of my merch. Somebody said something to me today that made a lot of sense.
And what was that?
It actually was my PR girl. She was like, Jig, you got this reality show you about to do. Why don't everybody on that reality show buy a piece of merch and be wearing it? That's because why they not supporting that? I'm like, you right. That's fact.
She said it. I was thinking it because I sure was gonna ask you that too.
You're right.
You know, I literally wrote it down. Like, is anybody gonna buy your merch? I mean,
because this the thing. My reality show, don't you know I'm not making nobody pay nothing? That's coming out of my pocket. I'm paying for everything. So it's like, if that's the case, that's true. Why ain't nobody doing that? That's, she said that. I was like, man, she's right. You're absolutely right. Wow. Absolutely right. I was like, that. I didn't even think about that.
So is this reality show is a paid show or unpaid show?
It's definitely gonna be paid, but of course, it's gonna be a lot more paid when it get picked up. But that's the objective of it right now. We're just trying to get it picked up. You know what I mean? Because nobody on my show besides me and maybe rich stars have really star power to, like to bring that, like, put it like this. If I had a show full of stars, the more stars you got, the quicker it's gonna get picked up. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So I'm doing it with a lot of people that nobody really knows. So it's like, besides Rich Stars is a pretty known artist because he do a lot of writing for a lot of people like Chris Brown and stuff. But other than that, everybody else that's gonna be on the show is really like just random people. So it's like our objective right now is to shoot it, and once we get it shot, make sure we push it to submit it to a lot of these companies like the Netflixes and the Tubies and stuff like that, so it can get picked up. You know what I'm saying? Then once it get picked up, then it's on the pop from there.
Yes. Now I know you like to smoke. What's that? The vapor, the e-vapor. Now, are you planning on having your own product with the e-vapor, or are you going to get connected with them so you can issue out your own e-vapor?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely interested in anything that can help the brand. I'm definitely interested in. You know what I'm saying? For sure. You know what I mean? Like I got a buddy who owns a real dope big cigar lounge in Atlanta. So of course I'm trying to do my own line of cigars too. You know what I'm saying, as well. You know what I mean?
I need a cigar right about now. I'm serious. Yeah. I smoke a cigar.
Shout out my boy Nas, man. Nas here. I got this actually from Nas, man. This is an Escobar cigar from Nas, the rapper Nas. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Nas, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is my vape that I use from time to time.
Right. Thank you, Tib. Tib just said, "Love you, sis. Gotta go. Keep up the good work. So proud of you." Thank you, Tib. Tib is from the Michael Collier Morning Show that we watch every day, Monday through Friday. Matter of fact, Michael Collier will be on my show tomorrow. So tune in on to that. And make sure everybody like, subscribe, and comment and share it to Vandisha, Pookie, Ray Ray, Kiki, and Keisha. Okay. I just had to put that out there because a lot of people come on the platform and don't like, subscribe, and comment or share, but I had to put that in the atmosphere.
Right.
But yeah, I'm just so proud of you, Jay. Keep going, keep pushing, 30 minutes is up. Well, we did a whole hour of 30 minutes, but yes, I wanted to say keep doing what you're doing, keep pressing always. And I've noticed that a lot of these rap artists stop forgetting about God. So you keep on pressing on about God and don't let nobody stop you from pressing on God. And congratulations
Right.
on your awards again. You did another round. So was it the same award that from last year, or was it just a new award
No,
show that you
all
was
these
in?
awards I got this you know, all these awards I got is all new. You know what I mean? I got hip hop artist of the year, best. This was my latest one I just won last month. Um, it's for having the best song in 2022. That's See About You for Hip Hop Fraternity HHF Award. You know what I'm saying? It's my latest
Salute.
one I won. But yeah, all my awards been new awards. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually nominated for Entrepreneur of the Year and Artist of the Year for the Black Soul Awards. I think it's called. That's April 30th. You know what I'm saying? So I will be suited and booted over there with that. You know what I mean? Seeing how I do, see if I win that award over there too.
Yes. Now, what was the name of the award show that you were nominated for this year and last year?
It was a few of them. Like I said, I just won the HHF award. Before that, it was Atlanta Hip Hop Awards. What else? What else did I win, man? Um, oh, I won a Living Legend Award a couple of months ago for the Atlanta Hip Hop Awards, Living Legend Award. Man, it's been a lot. God been good, man. It's been a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like
Amen.
and
All the time.
some of these awards I really wasn't expecting to even win. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of these awards be rigged. Just being honest, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them be rigged. You know what I mean? But at the same time, man, I appreciate what I mean the love and that I've been getting. You know what I mean? Because I feel like like I told God, I sit down time to time and talk to God one on one. I remember I said, "Well, God, I can't make you do nothing." You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to make you do nothing, nor am I trying to replace you. But I feel like I think I earned my stripes. You know what I'm saying? To to be able to
Yeah.
go to the next stage in life or next stage of my career. And I think God started granting my wishes of letting me see, like, I got you. Like that's why you winning this award and that award and this award. I think that was God way of letting me know, like, yeah, you ready. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
I mean, because I a lot of these awards I didn't expect to get. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Wow. Yes, so thank you, Jig, again for coming on, dropping in, dropping the Jones again once for a lifetime. Thank you, thank you, thank
no
you.
doubt, no doubt.
I don't have I didn't wear my contact lenses, but I do wear glasses on the slide, so I couldn't hardly see everything. But I do apologize if I couldn't read everything. But I just wanted to say once again, peace and blessings to you. And I hope everything goes well with your reality show. I'm praying. I hope I could be able to drop in and say, hey, y'all, bye, y'all. I would
Thanks.
love to be a part of your reality show. I'm
And I
serious.
and
I'm
I
putting
am
that in the air.
and I am doing I am having a situation where I'm gonna have artists submit their records to be played on the show. You know what I'm saying as well too. So
Oh, that's what's up.
yeah, sure.
That's what's up. Now, if you need a mediator, I'll be your mediator.
You mean mediator? You said mediation.
Yeah, your meteor, your meteor.
Yeah, mediator. Yeah.
I'll be that. I sit down asking everybody, at the end of the day, I just sit there and just ask everybody questions, how this happened, how that happened, I'll be that. I just write down my notes and see and take notes and see what I can see in the background. I'll be behind the scenes. I ain't gonna be in the scenes, but I'll be behind the scenes. So
What's up?
yeah. Well, I'm gonna let you go. Did you take him? Well, I gotta go take my medicine now, which is my iron pills. I ain't been taking it in a couple of days. I know I've been slipping.
Well, you better take them things. I'm about to do this music review, so artists tap in with me. Music review. You understand me? Bigg Jigg. You don't know the name. Take the chain, man. We in here, man.
You did. All right, Jig, and I'll see you later. I'll be on your live in another couple of more minutes. I just gotta say my little piece because I know you gotta go. So thanks again. Thanks again. I'll call you, I'll DM you, whatever the take could be, we'll chop it up and let it be that.
All right, I appreciate you, baby.
All right, salute to you, King.
Love.
Love. All right, that was Bigg Jigg, part 2 interview. I told y'all, you never know who's gonna be on here. You never know. So yes, tomorrow I have 2 special guests on my first year anniversary, which is Michael Collier and one of Jig's partners, which his name is K.O., the producer. So he will be on my podcast tomorrow as well. I wanted to say salute to you guys. Positive mind, positive energy. Don't let nobody take your joy away from you, especially your character. Protect your brand at any given cost. So I'm going to say good night to you all. I can't see right now. I can't read everything because I don't have my contact lenses or my glasses. So I'll see you all later. Salute. Adios, amigos.